wash your face, you're going to apply a toner, and this is Dickinson's Original Witch Hazel. Love this stuff. I have oily skin, so this controls the oil. Doesn't make my skin dry, it just controls the oil. So I put this on. After that, I moisturize. When I run out, I usually use the Basha. I still don't know how to pronounce that. Basha. I use that skincare line, but for like when I run out, like I'm out of it now, I use the Aveeno, the Target's Aveeno Moisturizing Radiant Skin. Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse, which is what we're going to use today. I really, really like this stuff. You're going to get some on the back of your hand. I use about 2 pumps. I'm going to go in with my flat top. This is an e.l.f. brush. The handle broke off. I glued it on with nail glue, and it stayed for another like 3 months, but eventually it came off, and now I can't find the handle. My daughter probably ate it. That, you're going to pick up the product like so onto the brush. And you're just going to dot this on the face, like so. And you should have a little bit on the back of your hand still. But basically, you are just going to dab this on your face. And you're not going to make circular motions. You're literally like bouncing it off your face. I'm gonna pick up whatever's left, and my cheeks are red, so I'm just gonna go over that. If your cheeks aren't red, you don't need to go back in with the product. But my cheeks, I just like that extra coverage. Okay, now that our skin tone is even, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. concealer palette and a concealer brush. There's like kind of, the shades are different, so I'm the second shade. And I'm just gonna go over, like I have a stupid zit right there. I have a blemish right there. And remember, when you're covering pimples, like this one is dumb and it's huge, so like anytime you have something that's raised, it's gonna be hard to cover it because it's gonna cast a shadow. So I mean, I just put barely any concealer just to conceal the redness, but you cannot cover up the shadow of the pimple. So yeah, and I like to pat the concealer on. I'm going to set everything, and I'm going to use the same flat top brush, and I'm going to use the Milani face powder, and I'm just going to buff this in to my skin. This gives a matte finish, so if that's what you're into, you are going to love this powder. I have oily skin, so I'm all for matte powders. We use the Dream Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation, the e.l.f. Concealer Palette, and the Milani Face Powder, and the e.l.f. Flat Top. So basically, you can get all this stuff at Target. Contour and apply our blush, and we're gonna be using the contouring blush and bronzing thing from e.l.f. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this shadow brush from Sonia Kashuk. I got this at Target as well. I've had this brush for years. They still sell it. So I was thinking about getting another one. It looks like this. We're gonna contour. My hair is crazy. There's like this little indent under right here. You naturally have a shadow. I don't know if you guys can see my shadow, but I'm gonna draw a line where that shadow is. Like so. I'm gonna stop to where, like here, the end of my eye is outward, end of my eye outward. Never gonna go past that corner of my eye. So I'm just basically going to blend this out. I like using a smaller brush. Really like the definition that a smaller brush gives. It just really, really sculpts the cheekbone. So pick up a little bit more product, and I'm going to dust this just above where my arch is at, in the temples, and this just kind of slims down and gives a nicer shape to the face. I have an e.l.f. brush that looks like this. It's just a little angled blush brush. I don't know where it's at. This is a cheap brush, but the angled blush brush from e.l.f. is what I would recommend for on a budget blush brush. So I'm going to pick up the blush color here and I'm going to apply it starting from corner of my eye outward.